Ever wonder what it might be like if the Air Force and the Army suddenly got sick of each other's shit and had an air war? I say air war because we know the ground war would probably be over pretty quick. The technology and weapon systems used by the Air Force these days is pretty incredible, so no one would blame you for assuming that the Air Force would totally dominate the skies. But you know what happens when you assume. You make an ass out of you and me. You get it. They actually war-gamed this air-to-air combat scenario in what they call JCATCH, or Joint Countering Attack Helicopter. Sorry, Air Force. You got wasted in this one, and it wasn't even close. You can't blame it on the F-35 either. In fact, the only saving grace is that the F-35 and F-22 weren't around when they conducted the exercises. But Captain Courbet, you might say, it was just one experiment. It was probably a fluke. Nope. The Army got you there too. It was a series of tests run as the Soviets began building up their helicopter fleets. Yes, a series of tests in 4 phases over 2 weeks, and the Army won. Starting in 1978, the first phase was a set of simulations that also included the Marine Corps. The second phase was a helo-on-helo field test where new tactics to combat the Russian Hind were developed. Phase 3 is where the fighters came in. The Air Force chose F-4s, A-7s, A-10s, and F-15s to go up against whatever the Army wanted to throw at them. Air Force pilots didn't even realize they had been attacked or destroyed until the daily debriefing. The tactics developed by the Army pilots were so good, they ended up having to inform the Air Force enemy they were toast via radio. Red 5. You're dead. You've been dead for a long time. When all was said and done, the Army beat the Air Force 5-1. The final phase was the analysis phase, where it was determined that fighters should avoid helicopters at all costs, unless they have superiority of distance or altitude. Like, comment, and share this video, and congratulations, Army. You earned this one. We still have better chow halls, though.